8 people already. What's up, everyone? We'll let some more people get in here before we get started and looking at stuff. What's up, Brian? What's up, Ruben? We're just gonna wait for a couple more people. What's up, Houston? Can you guys hear us out there? Somebody let me know. Make sure you can hear us. Hey, Kenneth. Can you guys hear us? Anybody? Cool. Thanks, Blue. Thanks, Philip. We're showing the 600 here real quick while we get everything else ready. Let's go take a peek at a couple things while they're still wrapping up. You don't want to watch this tank forever. You get your light off. Flash. Don't worry, we are going to do plenty of talking and show you all the fish and everything. just some last minute stuff, so I figured you'd rather check out some of the fish instead of looking at nothing. There's a lot of food in here, so if you guys want to order fish, you can get some food sent along and pretty much get it for free shipping, so we can throw it in with the fish in the boxes. What's up, Corey? What's up, Jamie? Yeah, so those trout you guys were mentioning, we'll show you again real quick. And don't worry, we'll come back to all these fish and talk about, sizing and all that kind of stuff. I mean, these are, at least 10 inches. I mean, they are huge fish. I'm not even sure how Butch is going to ship those, but that's his problem, not my problem. And I think there are 5 of these guys, and they're all equally huge and nice. Cool, Patrick. Achilles, yes, I have an idea. the main... I'm Adam for you guys that don't know me. Adam C on YouTube, but I'm a friend of Butch's. But the biggest issue I have is what I'm taking back is what can I actually fit in my car. That's the big problem, and it is a big problem. But I definitely got some stuff. I wish I had more large fish in my tank, because then I'd be able to bring one of these trout with me. But these are just too big for my fish. They eat them. Got some ramps in there along with the Rostratus. We'll get started here in just a second. Brian, are you talking to me? How far is my commute? Or who are you talking to? Brian, my commute from St. Louis, Missouri down to Athens, Georgia is a little over 10 hours. And I did drive down here so I can bring fish back. It's a long, long drive. Just throw on the cruise control and slightly pay attention. Ray, there are a few fronts here, but I think Butch is planning on keeping them for a show tank, but he can address that when we get going. And we'll definitely show them. Even stuff that's not currently for sale, we'll make sure and show you guys so you can keep an eye on it. For example, like this tank, a ton of Buconotos, Rostratus, Compressiceps, so stuff like that, though not necessarily for sale now. It certainly will be. These guys are only 2.5, 3 inch. Okay, let's head back up to the front and get ready here. Yeah, Phil, there's some Xerox for sure. There's some sulfur heads, which is basically, you know, like this guy here, the Xerox with a much wider blaze. If we'll turn around back there, you can see him. And make sure you stay tuned for the end of this video, because we're going to end up back at this tank. And if there's any fish in this tank that you're interested in, you might get lucky. And there's some nice stuff in here. Hey Jamie, yeah, they look good. You know, like a lot of the younger predators, fairly thin, but you know, nice length on them. That you can tell they're going to be big fish. We'll certainly show those. What's up, Matt? Oh, cool, Philip. Yeah, we'll be here, I think, until about 7 o'clock. Yeah, Jamie, and if you hang around at the end, if you wanted that actual fish, you may be able to get lucky. Got Athena hanging out down here. Athena. Oh, and by the way, guys, if you know for something you're specifically looking for, or have even seen in this video so far, I believe all the fish are live now on the website, so you can actually go, you know, while you're watching this video, you can get on the site, browse around. If there's something you want, you can already get it. So lucky for you for showing up early. Okay, here's Butch. We'll get started, since this is his reopening, so he can start it.
What's up, everybody? Thanks for tuning in. It's been, I don't know, we started this back in November. It feels like it's been going on forever as far as all the renovations and construction projects and switching tanks around and new filtration. But we're finally done for the most part. And so today is just about showing you guys around the shop, showing some of the things that we've added and that we've improved upon, and to show you the fish that are here for sale. We're also going to have a few select fish, such as the Champsochromis, the extra large 10-inch fish that you will be able to buy virtually as we look at them. As Adam said, all the fish are on the site, ready to go. So we'll take a walk around, look at everything, and then start buying and selling some fish.
I did mention that we're going to end up back at this tank because if someone sees something in this 600 they like, they might just get lucky towards the end of this video, correct?
Yes, maybe.
Okay.
Maybe.
So hang around for the end of the video.
Something interesting is going to happen.
Okay, so we'll follow you around and we'll check out stuff as we go.
So we've separated the shop into sections and given them each names. So this is our select island. This side over here will be our Tanganyikan island. However, right now there's just mostly Malawi over here. It's just overflow until next month when I can actually get a nice selection of Tanganyikan fish in here for all of you Tanganyikan guys. So over here in tank number 11, Adam's new favorite fish, Rampsochromis esox. We have a handful of these. They are 3.5 inch or so, and they're being sold as unsexed. However, upon looking, I think that right there will probably be a male.
Yep.
And yes, there is a bigger male in here.
It's another male right there.
Yep, another male right there. Adam is going to take this big male for a breeder to work on a breeding project for these guys. But yeah, there are a couple males in there. We didn't reflect that on the website, but we can do that on the fly in just a few minutes. If somebody wants a male Rampsochromis, shoot a private message to SEC Facebook and let us know if you want a male Ramps, and we'll add it to the site.
Follow you.
So this is the select B side, I call it. And that is a very, very nice Placidochromis Malomo. It's on fire. I mean, it's red, super red variant of that fish. Very nice example. Another really nice fish here is the Protomelis Pombo Rocks. Super nice as they mature and get the really nice yellow in the chin and the striping, and that's just a really, really nice example of the Pombo Rocks. And again, all of these fish are on the website. These are Eureka Red, two nicer, larger sized Eureka Red. This tank is still a little murky from getting cleaned earlier, but that is Protomelis marginatus. The turquoise hat, they're not around too much, so that would be a nice grab. Placidochromis johnstoni, Tramidochromis laturius, and Placidochromis johnstoni solo. Another nice Eureka Red. And a Cyaniochromis iceberg. Really nice size. I mean, he's probably 5 inch. How do you buy the VC10? You go onto the website and buy him. They're on the site, Rob.
Yeah. He should be on the website now.
Really nice Autopharynx tetrastigma. And a Autopharynx aeromarginatus. Both really nice size and really good color, especially that tetrastigma. And I'm not sure if these are on the site. I think we did not put these two particular fish on the site. So if someone wants, yeah, if anyone wants these two fish, message us right now.
What's not on there yet, we'll get on there right as the video wraps up.
Yeah, some of these select fish on the B side we don't have on yet, but we will.
We'll have them on there, Rob.
Tyraniochromis holiotania. That is a 10-inch male. And he is on the site. A nice wild-caught Nimbochromis polystigma. He is 6 inch or so. Fossorochromis rostratus. That guy is 8 or 9 inch. He does have a little blemish on his lip from rubbing it on the tank. I do not think that will be a permanent issue. And these are the big boy Champsochromis corallius. I've got 5 of these fish. They're basically spitting images of one another, and each one of them measures 10 inches in length, and they are very thick and very nice. The color is great. And these champs are on the site now, ready to go. So first come, first serve on these. I don't know that they're around this big that often. The fins are really, really nice. This one is really showing off pretty good today. Oh, there was a Stigmatochromis modestus red here. We forgot about him. He's not on the site either. My apologies. Some of these select fish I just missed and didn't get them on the site, but we will get them on there. If you want the Stigmatochromis modestus, message us on Facebook and say you want it. Some of the other work that we've been doing here, I know maybe some of you remember when we installed these 8-foot 225-gallon acrylic tanks a couple of years ago with the idea that we would set up a co-op and have a network of guys breeding to fill these tanks with to grow out fish, and that worked for a little while, and some of the guys just kind of didn't want to breed fish anymore, got out of fish. So this island just has been dormant for a little while, but I've gotten back into it. I have a nice supplier for smaller sized fish, and I buy them small, put them in these tanks, and their growth rate has been phenomenal. These fish have only been in these tanks for a month and a half, and a lot of them have just gone crazy with their size and color. So that's the plan for this island, Grow Out Island, is to keep these 225-gallon tanks full of fish to grow out and basically become a little more self-sustained on some of these fish that everyone likes so much that are very expensive to get from Europe. We've changed up the filtration throughout the shop. You can still see some of these bucket filters that are in these tanks. However, we switched out from box filters in all the small tanks, and the bucket filters are going to be switched out, and we've changed everything to Zis or Swiss aquatic Swiss foam pour-it filters. So, okay, buddy, no problem. Just email us. So the new filters, it's a much cleaner look. The maintenance part of it, you know, we had close to 300 box filters in the shop that we had to continuously maintain. So with these pour-it foam filters, they only have to be cleaned 2 or 3 times a year. So it's a much better situation. And once all the bucket filters get out, it'll be a nice clean look. I just had to leave some of the bucket filters in because of the biologics, the bacteria. I didn't want to just snatch it all out. So pretty pumped about the new filtration. On these 8-footers, instead of running the super lifter tubes powered by air like everything else with the tanks being the size, I've actually got DCP 8000 DC drive pumps pushing the airlift tubes, so we get a lot of good water movement in the tank. So this island is what we're calling Predator Island. This is where we're going to keep all the predator Malawi fish. So in this first tank are Champsochromis corallius. These are all males. As you can see, most of them have egg spots. The ones that do not have egg spots were vented by my buddy Thomas in Germany, and he's really good at it. So some of these fish, predator haps at this size, are really hard to vent unless you have years and years of experience, which he does. So I feel good that the ones that don't have egg spots are males. The ones that do have egg spots obviously are males. But we have 15 for sure, no doubt about it, egg spotted males in this size range. They're 4.5 inch or so, maybe some are 5 inch. These are little Tyrannochromis macrostoma. They are F1, just a rare predator hap, and Thomas was able to get some nice F1 for me, so I grabbed them. Wild caught Butychromis rhodesii yellow and wild Tyrannochromis nigriventer. And as I continue bringing fish in, the plan is to have these tanks full of larger predator haps. This time it just didn't work out so that I could get as many as I wanted, but I think we have a nice base start here, and we just plan to keep filling these tanks up with predators. Aristochromis Christi. Again, these are all males. Before I moved them around from another tank that they were in, they were showing a lot of sheen of blue and some with yellow right in the chin, but they are definitely males. Good size and a good price. So if you're looking for Aristochromis Christi, we have a few. Yes, 4 to 5 inch on the Niger Venture. Down here, these are really nice. These are wild caught Cyanochromis frieri, and it's not a super rare thing to have them, but it's just kind of neat because their body shape is so different than the domestic and all the line-bred Cyanochromis that we see here in the United States. So these are wild caught, and you know, that's the OG, triple OG Cyanochromis frieri, like straight from the lake. That's how they look. The shape is very nice, and the blue is just magnificent. We have a few wild Nimbochromis linni, 3 males and 1 female. If anyone needs a female, that would be great. A couple Nimbochromis fusco. Wild-caught Nimbochromis polystigma, all males, and you know, these guys range from 4 to 4.5 inch. They're looking really good. I think the polystigma is an underrated Nimbochromis. Rob, the linni should be on the website. If they're not, let us know.
We'll put them on right after if they're not.
Some larger Nimbochromis fusco. I believe on the site I have these 2 larger ones listed, and then the smaller size listed on the site. So if you want the big ones, they're there.
We'll have them on there, Rob.
Rob, are you looking on a mobile phone or on your computer? Either way, we'll figure it out. Down here, Nimbochromis livingstoni, all males. And now we will get into B&B Island, which is what I call bread and butter island. All right, well, we'll figure it out, guys. I'm not sure why they're not on there. We checked before we went live, and everything was good. Alanicara malarii. Super nice peacock. They get the complete yellow from nose to the tail versus a Benga, which has the blue face. So really, really nice malarii. Eureka Red, all in the 3-inch range, showing really, really good color. Some a little bit more than others. OBB cocks. We have a nice assortment of some yellow, some a little pink, and 1 or 2 that have a little orange to them. But a nice variety and good size. Alanacara Chalumba. I'm sorry, not Chalumba, Chidunga. Chidunga rocks. That's the kind of the burnt orange Mallory. And also Lawanda. A couple nice Lawanda in that tank. Alanacara Ruby Red Rudder Kaiser. These are really nice. Some of these fish aren't settled in quite yet. They, you know, we just got them yesterday and got them put away. So in the coming days, these fish will look better and better and better. But when I was putting these Ruby Reds away last night, they were super nice. Down here, we have a few different fish. We've got firefish. We've got Alanacara Mdoka Flametail. And then we've also got Alanacara Chalumba. And two Alanacara Jacob Fribergi Tesano rocks. Just a little mixed bag. Albino firefish. And again, these are a little faded out today. When we unpacked them last night, they were glowing. So after a few days here, after some good food, they'll be really happy. Alanacara Red Flash. Super nice. We're putting them away. The red's just glowing. Again, they're not showing their best right now, but super duper nice. These are albino sunshine peacocks. This is the dominant male here. He's kind of keeping everyone subdued. I might pop him out and let some of the others color up, but really cool albino. One of my favorite peacocks, Alanacara Eucyssia. Again, in a couple days, they'll be just bright, bright, bright yellow. Really, really nice. And on all these peacocks we're showing you, we have mostly males, but we do have females of each in case anyone wants to breed any of these fish. Alanacara Binga. As you can see, different from the Mallory, as these have a blue face and blue specks in the body. And the yellow is a different yellow. Super nice. These are Mamella Lemon Jake. Several nice males in here. They're not showing up right now, but they were just glowing last night with color. Alanacara Milana bicolor, really nice. I've always loved the contrast of the yellow and the blue. Alanacara Kabui. A lot of nice males in here. The red in the fins is really, really, really good. Really nice, nice fish. And we have females available of those also, if you wanted to put a nice little group together of the Kabui. Now we are on bread and butter side B, and these are Mylochromis imchus. They are males, tank raised. Super nice fish. I love the imchus. I've always referred to them as the poor man's Lynch Necromis acuticeps because the acuticeps are just so hard to get, but these guys will somewhat remind you of an acuticeps from their shape and their color. Copodocromis azureus. A lot of nice males, and we have some females. Super nice addition to an all-male hap tank. these wild caught, this is a wild caught group of Protomelus Taiwan yellow, and they come from Taiwan Reef, just a couple rocks, a couple clicks over from Taiwan Reef and Higa Reef. There's a collection point where the males have a lemon yellow anal fin versus the red anal fin of your typical Taiwan Reef. And the body, the flanks, also gets a yellow color. They're rare. It's a rare Taiwan Reef, and that's why I got them, in hopes that maybe someone would like to breed them. There are 4 males and 4 females. I have them on the site. 2 males for sale, and then 2 males and 4 females. And it'd be cool if someone grabbed them and bred these, because I don't know of any around. Copedochromis chrysinatus. A handful of males showing good color. These fish are super cool when they are full color. If you've never seen them, check them out. But you can see they're already getting the frosty white in the head and dorsal. Unfortunately, these guys aren't showing too much for you right now. This is a rare Autopharynx lithobates from Damwe Reef. They're not collected in the wild. They'll remind you of a Z-Rock, but without the thick blaze, but a really nice blue with the yellow going through the head and through the dorsal fin. Just very bright and nice, and again, it's a rarer lithobates. These are nice. These are Protomelus spilinotus Mbinji yellowhead. You know, there's a couple different variants of the Protomelus spilinotus yellowheads. They come from a couple different collection points. The Mbinji, which these are from, have very good color and a very good blaze on the head. Like this guy right here, it's already coming in. So good color, and we have some females there if anyone wants to breed them. Super cool Monochromis Anaphorimus. I've got 2 different sizes. I've got some little guys that are for sure males, and then I've got some bigger males that are showing really good color for their size, which is, you know, right at 3 inch, a little over 3 inch. Really nice Monochromis with unusual color to bring a little something different to your tank. Placidochromis phenocylus Tanzania. Got some males in here that are already starting to show some specks, and there are some females in here, and it's, you know, somewhat uncommon for them to speckle at the size. It's just all about the genetics, really, and what you're breeding with. And the Germans do a lot of selective breeding, which is why some of their fish advance faster than ours. Super cool Cyaniochromis frieri OB. These guys came in looking really good, a little different, and we've got males and females of these available. Nice fish here. These are Autopharynx spot sani. It's a green fish with a lot of orange and red in it. Super nice when they're fully colored up. These are not far from being colored up. They're very close. As soon as I catch one, the stress from it makes them turn really green, and I mean they're beautiful. If you've not seen a spot sani, look it up, and I think that you will have to have one. And we have some females as well if anyone wants to breed them. Oh, and we have a couple white lips in this tank. I say a couple, I think there's 3. And if I had to guess, I'd say it's probably a male and 2 females. I mean, I can't be absolutely sure, but just based off the size, you know, it could be a trio. It could not be. It's just kind of, if you want to try it, try it. Protomelis, Taiwan Reef. A lot of nice males in this tank. Some females also. There was one last night that was just ruling the whole tank. He's not really fired up right now. I think it's that one right there. Yeah, that one you're looking at. Yeah. Really, really nice strain of Taiwan Reef. Protomelis, Balzulu Red. Got some nice males and some females. These fish are pushing 4-inch and showing good red. Not so much on tape right now, but trust me, they got good red. Autopharynx, Lithobates, Sulfurhead. We have a little mix as far as some are more yellow and some have kind of a peachy top to them. I don't think there are that many that are peachy, but the color in all of them is just amazing. That one there is definitely peachy, but the blaze on these guys is just phenomenal. You know, better than a traditional Z-Rock. And with these guys, you get a little different saturation of the blaze in the head. Yeah, Chris. Shoot us an email, sales@Southeast on the white lips. These are Protomelis spelinotus Mara rocks. So again, similar to the Mbinji that we just looked at, but this is the Mara rocks that everyone is so familiar with. And we have, you know, a handful of nice males starting to show color. Also in this tank are Protomelis Pombo rocks, which we showed you on the select side. There was one really nice one. These are his little brothers, and they will look really good, just like he will. So we have a few of those in there as well. One of my favorites is that Pombo. Placidochromis, Jalo Reef. Super nice, little hat. I think everyone should have a male in their all-male show tank. And we also have some females there. These are Placidochromis Electra Nova. A little different. If you look them up, a lot of blue. They got some yellow in the body. You know, it's just something different. Not around all the time. I thought you guys might like them. Got some tank rays, Chiliochromis euchylus, and some tank rays, Hemitilapia oxyrhynchus, and there are some little Chilotilapia rhodesii in this tank. Some more grow outs here. We've got Aristochromis christii in this tank, and also Bucochromis heterotania, with a few males in here already showing color on the heterotania. These are F1. I wanted to let them grow out for a while to see what I ended up with. but you know, there are a couple nice males in this tank. If somebody wants one, you might be able to talk me out of it. These are little Tyrannochromis macrostoma that just got here. Some of you may remember, if you watched a couple videos ago, this is my group of frontosa Timboy Blue from Zaire. These are the guys I've talked about over and over with the lake spots. I had them in my garage, but I had to bring them back up here because their tank at my house in the garage has to go in the empty space right over here for more grow outs. So for now, these guys are hanging here. I'm not sure exactly what I'm going to do with them. If anyone is interested in a group of them, though, let me know. I won't split them up. There's like 13 fish. But if someone was interested, I'd listen. Otherwise, I'm going to try to find a home for them. Like in my home. Some more grow outs. Phosphorochromis rostratus, Buccochromis rhodesii yellow. And again, you know, the idea over here is to have this whole section with nothing but grow outs that we're growing out to be more self-sufficient.
Go in front of the tank now.
Alright, sorry, I had to get a little something to drink. So I wanted to show you guys our bagging station. If any of you have been here before, it looks a lot different now. We used to just have stainless steel 8-foot table here. This is the water fill bucket. So when we pack the fish, I just come here, I can do my water, and I can't show you the oxygen because I don't have the compressor on to work my pneumatic, and I don't want it to be all loud for you. But basically, so then we move here, another foot pedal, boom, oxygen. Then I come right over here, boom, staple it, and then just go on down the line. So this is a big improvement for me, just of making the packing of the fish easier. For a while now, it's been challenging. Sorry, I'm trying to read y'all's comments. Any of y'all that have questions about fish and pricing, if it's not on the site, shoot us an email because it's hard to try to keep up with all the messages that are coming through. Not that I don't appreciate them, it's just emails would be really great. So Bob, yeah, shoot us an email. So yeah, the bagging station, this makes my life a lot easier, which will make packing and shipping much easier, and will keep me on schedule, which has been a problem in the past. A lot of people don't know, but I'm basically just a one-man show, and I have help from a couple of friends, but it's not full-time. So packing and getting the fish to the airport has been a nightmare for the past couple months when I lost the helper that I had for about 2 years. Now we are in good shape. I will introduce you to the guys in a minute. And one of the main things I'm striving for with this new relaunch is to get fish out quickly and in a timely manner. We're going to schedule 2 days a week. That will be set days for Delta Cargo. We know one of those will be Monday morning arrivals, and the other day is kind of up in the air. We might see what you guys think. We were thinking Friday or a Saturday morning arrival, so maybe a Saturday morning arrival and Monday morning arrivals. I know it's hard to try to please everyone, but maybe if we set days, you guys can plan around that versus me trying to organize and get everyone together. So the goal is to make it a better experience for you guys. It's going to make it easier and less chaotic for me, which in turn will make it super easy for you guys. So I'm very excited about that. Very excited about this new packing station. If I told you guys how we used to do it, and maybe even how we did it 10 years ago, and from where we've come to where we are now, it's just awesome. We don't have a lot of storage space in the shop. When we moved in, it was just a big wide open space with 3 electrical outlets in it. We have since added numerous electrical outlets, extra islands. We didn't have any storage, and we didn't have any place to put all the boxes that we get in from shipping. So we built these canopies for storage. Also, none of these top row lights in the existence of me being here for 5 years have ever had lights. And they have lights now. So, you know, that's really good for me so that I can show you guys the fish and they show up better in the videos. Chuck, who some of y'all probably know, and I'll introduce him to y'all in a second, has been doing a lot of great work. Woodwork. He got all this facade put up so you know the lights aren't hitting you in the eyes when you look at it, and I just kind of feel like it's what how I've always wanted it, you know. But just to have lights above Predator Island and B&B Island. I mean, if you've been watching my videos for a long time, the only light these top row tanks would get would be from the skylights. And if it was a cloudy day, I couldn't make a video. This is our water change system. It's all automated and divided into 3 zones, and every day at 8 a.m., 12 p.m., or no, I'm sorry, 8, 4, and midnight, this comes on and runs a cycle of water through each zone. We've got tankless hot water heaters, and we've got it dialed in so that the water temperature in this shop, the water temperature is in between 76 and 77 degrees all day, every day. And up until 3 months ago, there was no hot water in this building. So it was impossible to do what we're doing now. And it was very hard to keep the tanks warm during the winter without warm water. With just trying to do it with the air, it was a nightmare. So this system has been awesome once we got it dialed in and working the way it's supposed to work. Each tank gets about a 31% water change every day. So not only is that great for the fish that are just hanging out here, but for our grow outs, we're seeing results on the growth. These 2 drums are our chemical mixing drums. You know, I make my own buffer recipe because the water here is not exactly like I want it. It's more 7.4, 7.5 coming out of the tap. And while these fish would be fine in that, and I don't want anyone chasing their pH, but for me, I like to somewhat dial it in to keep the fish as happy as possible. Yes, sales, Jamie. So what we do is, this is the chemical barrel. I put my Epsom salt, baking soda, and sea salt in this drum. Fill them up. Both these drums are full. Got a mixing valve, and we've got it figured out so that the chem feed, which is the final result here, it pumps the amount into this 330 gallon tote, and then that 330 gallons is dosed with the right amount of chemical to buffer the water. I'm just trying to make my pH and my general hardness where it needs to be, and also some trace elements from the sea salt that these fish like.
600.
Chuck, Jose, y'all want to come over and... So everybody, this is Chuck. I know a lot of y'all have probably seen Chuck over the years. Chuck's been helping me since I started in the garage. He does everything. And he is now driving to the airport, so when we pack the fish, Chuck is going to come through, grab them, take them to the airport. We've been doing this for a little bit now. It's been working out great. So I've got my driver situation solved, which has been a problem for a while, but we're good now. And I got Jose. This is Jose. Jose is attending the University of Georgia, and I just lucked up and found him, and he's been a great addition to the team here. Jose has done almost all of the painting pretty much in here, a lot of the organizing. He helps me pack fish. Everything that I need, Jose and Chuck help me. Whereas before, it was pretty much just me, and when Chuck could help, he would, and Jose didn't exist then. So now, we've got a nice little team. I feel really good about moving forward and doing big things in 19.
Chuck is not standing on a stack of books.
I just stand on my dog. That's one of the shop mascots. The other two are not here right now. That's Athena. You're on Canyon. Look at the camera. Come here. Say hey.
So we're finishing out this 600, and when I say finishing out, it's been just basically a tank sitting on wood for a while. So we didn't quite get it finished yet for the video, but we will have this painted and all nice later today. And then the next plan is going to be to put a canopy on the top, and it would be just as high as the canopy on the 300, and then just kind of box you in here like a little room, which is what I was going for the whole time.
Solid fish.
So, is anyone into these kind of fish? Like, any of you guys that keep hats, if I were to say all of these are for sale, would anyone be interested? Well, today could be your lucky day, because I am going to sell all these fish to you today. I've got 10 or 11 stud daddies in here that I would like to offer up to you guys today. So I think that we'll just go through them, and if you want it, you can do it right here, right now, and we'll write down your information, and that fish is yours. And once the video is over, we will get with you on payment and shipping and all that good stuff. But rather than taking all these fish out and putting them in different tanks, I figured we'd just show them to you like this. I don't know, maybe someone might get kind of crazy and maybe they want them all.
Do you want them to email you? Do you want them to message you?
I mean, they can do it right here if they want to. I mean, all right, so first fish, Protomelis lobachalis hirte. That fish is super nice.
Well, maybe we give each one like 20 seconds.
Sure.
Let people, 20 seconds, whoever wants it first, let us know. We'll get with you afterward if you are interested. These are not going to be like $1 million or something, so they'll be pretty reasonable compared to what you've seen earlier in the video for those prices, or what's on the website.
Hirte. Anybody want the Hirte? He's 65 bucks. And again, these are all my personal show fish. I've been growing out. I had them in my 180 at home for a year or longer. I brought them up here in the 600, and I'm gonna do something a little different.
And if you decide you want it after the video, just shoot an email over.
Yeah. Jamie, you want the Hirte and the Blaze? Jamie, how about 120 for both? All right. While we're waiting on Jamie. Okay, yes. All right, so mark those. All right, yeah, Chuck's got it under control back there. All right, next fish, a wild caught Mylochromis epicoralis, super rare, super crazy nice. He's not showing it right now, but when he fires up, it's like yellow green and crazy. So, anybody for a Mylochromis epicoralis, 65 bucks.
If you guys do want something, please don't just say I want it. Say the exact one you want so we make sure we get you the right fish.
Said what sold.
Which one, Blue Regal? We need fish names. It's hard to keep up. So yeah, if you guys want something, it's the first one who says the actual fish name that they want. So we'll just keep kind of moving on. That way we don't you know, sit around and make you guys stare at the same fish for 30 seconds or something.
What? Mono? The Milo Blue Regal? The Mylochromis epicoralis? That fish? With the stripe? Yes, okay, good. Sold the Blue Regal. That's a Mylochromis epi. Tremetocranus plagodon. Wild caught. These guys eat snails, so if you ever have a snail problem, just like the Chilo tilapia rhodesii, they'll eat snails, and they look very, very, very nice. Adam thought that he wanted him, but he changed his mind, thankfully. But Tremetocranus plagodon, $65. Oh, sorry, Snoop. The Hirte sold. You're not fast enough, Snoop.
That's odd for Snoop.
I know, right?
He's on it.
Back there, super nice. Protomelis spilinotus Tanzania. They don't get too much better than that, in my opinion. When he kicks his fins out and flares up, he's super nice. No, he's not breathing hard because he's sick. He's breathing hard because he runs around the tank acting like an idiot. Not an aggressive idiot, but just, you know, an idiot. Anyways, super nice fish. 65 bucks. Autopharynx tetrastigma. Very fine example of a tetrastigma. He is 5.5 inch. 65 for the tetrastigma. Gavin, you want the Cadango redfin? Okay, 50. We'll do 50 bucks on him, Cadango. Rob Abear, you want the tetrastigma? Yes, Jamie. What else?
Gavin's got the red pen.
Yep. Oh.
Chrysogaster?
Yeah. Naviachromis chrysogaster. Don't see him every day this size. He's already got his really nice yellow, and he turns it on and off depending on his mood. He is easily 5.5 inches and thick-bodied.
That's one we got sold that one. We got another one back there.
Gavin, we just sold that tetrastigma, but if we have another one just like it in the Select Island I showed at the beginning of the video. If you want it, jump on the website. It's on the website.
Got some younger ones too.
Big boys. All right, who else is there? Super nice Protomelis Taiwan Reef. Some of you might remember him from being in my 180. He is a beast, and he's 65. Yes, on the Chrysogaster, Vladdy. All right. VLADI. Oh.
What's that one on Select Island?
All right, Gavin. Gavin, look on the site and see if it's there, man.
If it's not there, let us know.
If it's not there,
and
let us know.
We'll hold it for you. What else we got? Nice.
The Plegadon, we already showed him.
Oh, yeah, we did. Deepwater.
Nice Placidochromis Electra Deepwater Hap. This dude is usually completely fired up and running things in here. Right now he's not, but super nice. Always a favorite for your common haps, if that's what you want to call them. 50 bucks for the Deepwater. Iceberg. I got a really nice Cyanochromis Iceberg. It's not one that's like half white. I selected this guy out when he first came in. He was like 2.5 inches, and I just like the contrast, the color in his tail, his anal fin. Nice Iceberg. 50 bucks for him. Where is Autopharynx Big Spot? This is a nice little guy. This is a wild caught Autopharynx Big Spot. Again, he's wild and he's showing great color. We'll do him for 50 bucks. And keep in mind, guys, These are all my fish, my personal fish. I've had these fish for several years. So, you know, if you think that they're too expensive, I'm sorry. It's just, you know, I think you would probably find fish like this other places for much, much more. Oh yeah, the Ali is very nice, man. Blue Regal, you want the big spot?
Anybody else you want to show? Hold on, so we got some.
I'll see it on the website when it's taken. Alright, Gavin, we got you. Write down Gavin for the select Tetra Stigma. And the big ones, the big Tetra Stigma are gone, Antoine. We have some smaller size ones though that are showing good color.
So Blue Regal is taking the big spot?
Yes.
We'll check it.
Okay, Jamie, we'll check all the messages, and you know, once we're done, we'll check everything.
Smaller.
You want small ones?
All right, write Antoine down for small one.
Small Tetra, right?
Yes. Was there any more?
I think that's probably most of them.
That's
Is there anything
all the
else?
big ones.
Is there anything else anyone in here sees we haven't messaged or mentioned that you would want? If so, let us know. Or maybe that one.
Which one are you talking about, Vladdy?
Maybe that guy. Jimmy. Here we go.
Oh.
Thanks for coming by, Jamie. So you were talking about this one, Vladdy. Is it this one you were talking about? With the tiger stripes?
He said yes to blue and white stripe.
I don't know if he's talking about.
Jamie, they don't have blue in them yet. Actually, the Linny have some color. Polystigma, no.
Okay, Vladdy, the VC10, where is he at?
The VC10 someone
Right.
bought.
Did someone buy it? I don't know if someone bought the VC10.
I hadn't written VC10
I don't think so.
down.
Okay. Never mind.
There he is right there. Good looking fish. Did you give a price on the VC10?
VC10, $50. He's nice. His brother is the super nice one I showed you in Select Island.
I think that just about covers everybody.
I think so.
Vladdy wants the VC10.
Alright, Vladdy for the VC10, Vladdy for the win.
Just gonna do like a wrap up and we'll check messages and everything.
Okay. Alright guys, I really appreciate y'all participating in that. You're all going to get some really nice fish. Thanks everyone for tuning in and watching and supporting me and my little fish business. We will have the site addressed. We thought we had it right, but maybe not. We'll get it fixed as soon as possible. We will be checking the emails for any of the fish that aren't on the site that you want, so that we make sure that we get you your fish. One other thing we didn't cover, Adam, North Fin.
I covered it a bit when you were getting ready. We'll cover it again though real quick.
Okay, well yeah. So we are going to be selling North Fin now. Never sold food. I take that back. I sold a Paradigm years ago. But the North Fin, you know, people all the time ask me, what do you feed your fish? North Fin. Do you sell it? No. Well, I always felt that was kind of short-sighted. So we are going to be carrying North Fin now. And the cool thing about it is when you order fish, you can order North Fin and it will ship with your fish and it won't be any more expensive. So you're basically getting free shipping on your food. Also, check your boxes. Everyone who gets fish here over the next month, we will be including some decals. You may have seen these before. The blue ones look really good on your tank. The white looks really good on your car, tinted. So keep an eye out. We'll have some of these stickers in your box for free. And we'll also start offering them on the site for sale. And also, you know, just make sure you check your box good, because there will be some other goodies in there, discounts, things like that for the next month or so. So again, everybody, I really appreciate you all tuning in and watching, and I look forward to getting you guys nice fish, getting the fish that you want, the rare stuff, the stuff that no one else can get. Typically I can get my hands on for you, so you just let me know what you're looking for. We're going to continue with the German pre-orders. We're going to continue keeping this place stocked with nice Malawi and Tanganyika fish. Anything that you need, just let us know. Sales at Southeast Cichlids. We're on Facebook. We got a Southeast Cichlids Facebook, and we also have a Southeast Cichlids YouTube that we definitely plan to be more active on moving forward in the year. So again, thanks everybody, and we'll see you guys later.